Hi, and welcome to another episode of Prehistoric World. I have a little bundle of fun here, and by little, I mean big. This is Demolition Dan, our largest tortoise for right now here at Prehistoric World. He's going to get a lot bigger when fully grown. He is going to get up to 150 pounds. This species, particularly ones from Sudan, can even get up to 200 pounds. So these guys, they live a long time. They'll live over 80 years, and they can get pretty big, which is why it's not a surprise that we have two of these. They are often sold at pet stores where you can find them as a cool pet. And don't get me wrong, little baby ones, super adorable. However, they do get really big and they live a long time. Most people aren't ready for an 80+ year commitment to an animal. That's a really long time. Chances are you're probably going to have to give it to somebody else. And that is actually how we got Demolition Dan here. So Demolition Dan is definitely one of our rescue animals, and he's got a little bit of a story. So he was found in a cardboard box, stuffed in with another sulcata tortoise. And this was in wintertime, just like right now we're filming in wintertime, and it is pretty cold outside. So this guy was found on a porch, like I said, in a cardboard box with another sulcata tortoise covered in 4 inches deep of feces. It's pretty big. It was pretty gross. And so we took in one of them, and the pet store took in another, and we've had Dan for several years now. He's pretty active. When we first got him, he wasn't very active at all. He was very shy, didn't want to talk to anybody. And if we're honest, sometimes he still doesn't want to talk to people. He's definitely got a mind of his own. As you can see, he's really ready to get moving towards the camera. Probably wants to knock it over. His name is Demolition Dan, and I've worked with quite a few sulcata tortoises. And let me tell you something. They live up to their reputation of causing trouble. They like to knock down ladders when you're working on them. They like to knock over camera tripods. They like to bust through drywall. I'm going to show you a picture right here of them. That is fortunately not my house. They can knock over toilets. Take a look at that picture. So if you ever get a sulcata tortoise, you're going to want to make sure you're prepared for these guys. And that's why I've built, right behind me is actually his whole, I think he's feeling a little camera shy, is his home enclosure. And right here I've got a bunch of bamboo in there. You see, this is pretty much the only bamboo that's left. He's torn down all of the rest in his enclosure because, well, his name's Demolition Dan. Now, he loves to eat greens. Looks like he's eaten all of his, but I'll make sure to show you a video of him eating some. He weighs about 22 pounds. He feels like he weighs a lot more, but he is only 22 pounds. But like I said, he can get up to 150, so lots of growing, but pretty cool tortoise, right? They live in the kind of like the savannas and plains, kind of like in Africa. So they're kind of dry, but they still need some moisture. Now, speaking of moisture, this guy actually needs some help. And we have been trying to raise funds for a major surgery for Dan here. You see, Demolition Dan here has bladder stones. And so we're actually having to do some special stuff to help alleviate his problem. So we're going to give him a soak. We're going to put him in some water. That helps keep the stones from growing any larger. But he is going to have to go to the vet where he is going to have surgery. They're actually going to have to cut into his leg. Hopefully we can do that, because if it develops too largely, we'll have to cut through his shell, which is a lot bigger of a challenge and more dangerous naturally for the tortoise to have to cut a hole out of his shell to help him out. So we are working with him to try and do that, and we're definitely trying to raise the funds to help out Demolition Dan, because we want to make sure that Dan lives his 80+ years for sure. So if you'd like to visit and meet Demolition Dan, you can come on down to Prehistoric World. We're in Site B. This is Turtle Town, which is only one half of our cool interactive reptile zoo. So definitely come on down and visit him. If you'd like to help out, you can actually donate. We can give you the name of our veterinarian, so you can donate to them specifically, so they know that the money is for Demolition Dan surgery. Or you can also help us out by purchasing some of our necklaces that we have online for sale. We're able to ship them out to you. Our necklaces are made out of the shed skin of our animals, so it's cruelty-free, of course, and all the money would go to help out Dan's surgery and help out the animals in general. So you can do either of those. And of course, just even visiting Prehistoric World helps out too. All right, so that wraps it up for this video. If you'd like to see more content, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, sign up for notifications. All of that helps out, helps grow the channel, and it helps more people learn about the cool animals. And that helps us help out animals just like Demolition Dan. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.